Okay, so what do you do if a family member asks you for money? So entrepreneur and investor Kevin O'Leary said on his YouTube channel that he will give it as a gift under the condition that that person can never ask him for money again. Okay, so do you have any hard and fast rules when it comes to lending money?
I mean, I don't have any hard and fast rules. I think it's...
Has anybody asked you?
Yeah, I've had several, not family members, but I've had several friends over the years asking for money.
And what'd you say?
I have loaned money to them because... In these particular situations, it was someone who I felt extremely close to. I understood the situation that they were in, that it wasn't like a character. Like, we all know those people who are constantly running out of money, making bad life decisions. This was not those situations. And so I felt, I felt like it was the right thing to do. I have the one thing I will say is that when I lend that money, I expect to never see it again.
That was what I was gonna ask.
You do?
I
get that mentality because otherwise I don't want it to change the nature of our friendship. I kind of see it as a gift. So that it's kind of like, if it comes back to me, great, and if it doesn't...
Did it come back to you?
In the first case, yes. In the second case, I'm still waiting, but I believe that it will come back to me.
And how's your relationship with them?
I love them. And like, I would never... I don't think I'm an altruistic person, but I think it's just right.
You are.
You know what it is?
Wow.
Here's what it is. I'll just say this. I think all of us could potentially... I'm in a comfortable situation right now. But if I ever wasn't, I want to believe that there are people in my life who would help me out as well.
Rescue you.
Oh, that's interesting, because I would never ask for money, and please don't ever ask me for money also. I don't like giving it, but it's not because I'm not altruistic and I want to help. I think my help would come in other ways. And so I guess every situation is different, but I think my help comes from connecting them to things like, have you talked to a financial advisor? What about a business loan? Like, what kind of situation are we actually talking about here? Because I feel like my skills would be in helping get you educated to get your hands on money, because there's that saying, you know, if you feed somebody a fish, you'll feed them for a day. If you teach them how to fish, they'll fish for the rest of their lives. So I wouldn't have to take care of them because I work hard for my money. Everybody does. But I think I'd like to help you get educated so you don't have to borrow my money. Oh my God.
What about you, Jess?
No one's ever asked me.
We can change that right now.
I'm so relieved no one's asked me because I don't know what I would do. Hearing to both of you, I would love to think that I would help them out for the exact same reason that you just proposed, that there could be a time in my life where I might need helping out. But I think I would be so nervous about it changing the dynamic of the friendship. I don't know if I could not get the money back and think, that's just such a gift, like that I gave. I don't know.
I think you would be able to, depending on the person. I think if
someone didn't return a book to me and I still remember it, you know? Like, I'm like, I remember it so clearly.
Maybe I'm no on this, only because as a single income household, there's no safety net for me. If I don't have it, I don't have it. There's no one else to catch me. So if someone came to me and be like, is there anybody else you can ask? Because if I give you my safety net, well, then what happens to me if you can't give it back to me?
What if it was just $100?
But no, well, I'll just, $100 I can do, because $100, we spent more than that on a dinner, right? You spent more than this, but I'm thinking in the thousands of dollars. But I'm thinking if this was a family member, and say I win the lottery, I still wouldn't give them money, but say they needed to go to university or college and need someone to cover their tuition, I would pay for that.
Oh, wow.
Instead of giving them the cash, I'm like, I'm gonna pay for that.
I see.
So that I feel really good about, like, don't worry about your books, don't worry about tuition, don't worry about, here's your MetroPass money, you don't have to worry about that. But just handing people a blank check and wondering if they're gonna pay you back or not, I'm like you, I'm wired, I'm watching them like this the whole time going, they don't know.
Yeah, and every time so resentful, they take a trip somewhere or they go out for dinner. I'd be like,
then that happens.
Anytime, nice new shoes, Melissa. Right?
Yes.
The whole time you're thinking that way, so that's why I want to prevent that.
It's so true.
I just think, though, that eventually, like, I guess maybe it's that karma kind of idea. And again, it's a big difference between if it's somebody who asks on a regular, but if it's like somebody who you love, I just think, again, heaven forbid we ever get into that situation ourselves, you want to know that there's at least one person who won't resent you. Who has your back.
What we do now.
During the commercial break, so Cynthia.
All of a sudden, we're all gonna sleep a little better tonight. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you.
Love you. Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.